looking right into the sun. Haha. No, hello. No, I'm actually looking at the camera. Whatever. Are there people around? I wonder. It's almost a bit echoey. Hello? Oh, nice echo. Awesome. So I found this spot earlier. I thought it'd be great to do a video. And here I am. Haha. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. I'm sure it looks good. Well, it's not like I'm going to be able to look at the camera anyway. I'm going to be reading these comments. So thank you for commenting on my videos. I don't know. Is this... How can I do this? I know all this is in frame. Let's try here. I'll do right here and I'll like read them kind of sideways. That way I can actually look at the paper. Okay, yeah. Let's just get this over with. I know the camera is going to shut off in like 30 minutes, so I'm going to check the camera's still working and then read this fairly quickly. Cool. All right, as long as the audio is good. Once again, thank you so much for commenting, everyone. And I guess before I read the comments, I will explain that most future comments I probably will read. I'm still a small channel. Like, I probably will have time to like go through and write down your comments and read them, but it's no longer guaranteed. We're in 2026 now. So this is a retro channel. We're still 2025 Cake Crash. It's not like going anywhere. So enjoy. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for all the likes and dislikes and every second of watch time. Like, this is not an engagement bait channel. This is like a vlog. Especially at this point, you know, it was kind of experimental stuff at first, but now since it's after 2025, this is going to be like a retro vlog channel. So anyway, let's get on with it. Coronal Falk on Forever Full Album commented, I don't think I'm well versed enough in the ideologies your channel is inspired by. Heck, one of your introductory videos led me to find out Auto Hoaxology 101 even existed. So I apologize if this doesn't align with your views. I'll just go ahead and yeah, don't worry. I welcome people who don't agree to me. I have no means, I do not mean to create or foment a hug box. Like, it's super important to me that I can be, you know, exposed to all different kind of perspectives. Like, I value learning. And I'm willing to engage with people just because I don't agree with them. So don't worry about that. But thank you for caring, or whatever. You know, thank you. Let me keep reading. I see no value as in the human essence in the media you're trying to present on this video or on the couple Blue Sky posts I checked out. Excuse me. As it's mainly AI generated. I've seen that you have some drawing knowledge, so why go the lazy way and post stuff like this? Is this a form of satire? So I'll go ahead and answer yes and no. Like, yes, I am satiring AI. Like, AI is something to laugh about. Like, it's implicitly ironic. I could comment other stuff, but I just wanted, like, but as far as like the album Forever, or even the original 2025 Cake Crash self-titled album, or any of my AI generated content, like this mixed media shirt that I'm wearing, which, while this drawing, this yinglet here is drawn with pen and then colorized in Photoshop. I used GIMP mostly to colorize the yinglet, but I drew it with pen on paper, and then the entire background is AI generated, but only partially so. I generated this background using Scribble Diffusion. So I drew black and white lines, and the AI like automatically filled in all the colors and textures. So this is a mixed media art. It uses a whole bunch of different media forms in order to create this final product, and then it's printed on a t-shirt. And there's me, one of my early signatures I made in Microsoft Paint right there. But so like, there is meaning. Like, these AI posts are not entirely satirical. Like, yes, it's funny. Like, I think it's funny the way that this like couch bed abomination thing like grew a plant on it, and this thing, which you can't really see too well in the corner, but that was a chair, and they turned the back of the chair into a plant, which I thought was hilarious and also like creative. Like, I would have never thought to draw a chair and then make the back of the chair into a plant. That's just the AI being confused by my poor drawing, and it turned out hilarious. So it's a collaborative work, and it's creative, and it's expressive, and it's funny and satirical too. Like, there's irony there. So as far as to answer your question, is this satire? Yes, and then some is the answer. Either way, machine-generated content like this serves as a danger to the environment, and you don't gain any skills by relying on it. I'm not sure if I'll be watching this channel, as it got recommended to me randomly, but just so you know that the hand-drawn art you showed is good and could be greater if you keep leaning into it. Have a good one. Okay, thank you for your comment. Thank you so much. Thank you for appreciating my hand-drawn art. I really, that means a lot to me. I can't even really express. Every time someone says like they like my art, like I really appreciate that, because like art, my silly hand drawings are like really meaningful to me. So thank you for complimenting my art. And I'm sorry if, like, you know, now I'm gonna go pick apart your comment and point out some stuff. And I'll try to do it quickly, and once again, you're being nice, so I'm not trying to come off as mean. Like, thank you, genuinely, thank you so much. And I'm gonna have to point out some stuff about your comment here, because part of, you know, like I said, this is not engagement bait, this is not a hug box. You know, this is like a vlog and an educational learning experience for all of us, you know, but for me as well, since it's my channel after all, right, you know. I can't, whatever. Anyway, I skipped over this part. Either way, machine-generated content like this serves as a danger to the environment. Okay, like, come on, dude. You literally typed that onto a computer. And I imagine in your room with your computer, you probably have light bulbs, you know, electricity, and you're gonna, like, that's irony. Like, your comment comes across to me as satire. Although I don't think you necessarily intended it that way when you bring up this environmentalist argument against AI. Like, I mean, I like the environment. I could have just sat in the car or stayed at home. I could be inside recording this. Like, it's kind of a little bit cold. Oh, there's an airplane. You know, I like the environment and I like airplanes. You know, I'm gonna have to stare at that for a second. Oh, that's so cool. Let's get it on the camera. Here, he's probably going to go into frame. Let's see if I can pan up. Oh, I lost him already. Oh, there he is. Oh gosh, he's behind the tree. You can't even see him. Did you get that? An airplane flew over me. How cool. Here, I'll even zoom in a little bit. You can probably see me better this way. Anyway, like, come on, what are you doing complaining about the environment, bro? You're obviously been sucked into some kind of ideology there, and it's reflected in that you... I meant to do the autofocus. There we go. Oh, there we go. All right. Jeez, no, this is embarrassing. It's been a while since I've messed with the DSLR and forgetting how to do stuff. All right, so we're back in focus. I zoomed in a bit just for fun, for like quality, and I can see the sun is setting. So I want to go quickly to address your comment. But yeah, you know, I have to call you out for being a hypocrite. If you're going to type on you're going to use a computer to say that computers are bad for the environment, well, you're just a hypocrite. You're no different than the people who are protesting chemtrails who go flying on airplanes. Like, oh, these airplanes. Oh, look, there's some chemtrails. Fucking A. You're going to be like, oh, these airplanes are spraying us. What are they spraying? And then you're going to go take an airplane to the chemtrail conference. What are they spraying? I mean, I'm getting cancerized by the contrails. No, that's not a chemtrail, guys. They're not spraying chemicals. Do you have any idea how much vape juice it would take to create something like that? Get out of here. That's a condensation trail, and it's beautiful. Okay, anyway, I'll do this slow pan and probably try not to talk too loud at you guys. The point I'm trying to say is that if you're going to go on a computer and tell people that them using a different type of software is damaging the environment while you're using a word processor and an internet browser, and that YouTube is the very algorithm that recommended my channel to you is the same AI that I use to generate silly artwork and unironic musical albums. So like, you really don't have much to stand on to say. Not only did you say it's a danger to the environment. What, you know? Okay, believe what you want, but you're in an anti-human cult if you're gonna act like that. You know, go finger paint on the cave walls or whatever. You know, I'm also gonna point out this stuff. You don't gain any skills by relying on it. That's totally untrue. Like in the past year, 2025, not only have I gotten better at drawing by hand, not only have I got better at making videos, and not only have I gotten better at prompting AI, both with music and with images, like I'm gaining skills. I'm gaining software skills. All the time that I spent making 2025 Cake Crash and making the Forever album, both those albums like dramatically improved my recognition and my musical appreciation skills. Like there's Beethoven in that music. It's just really good stuff. I can't even get into it right now. But as far as how much I've learned and skills that I've gained from making AI music is significant. It's definitely helped me in my own music creation abilities, which we will see. I expect in 2026 I will be doing some human generated music, because like humans make AI art. I don't call AI art unhuman. But anyway, thank you so much for your comment. Excuse me. I don't mean to harp on you so much, but you gave a long comment. You gave me a lot of stuff to react to, so thank you so much. Yeah, only watch if you want, man. But you know the YouTube algorithm is not random. Like, you were chosen by the AI, and you were chosen by your past history to find my channel. So even if you don't think so, you watch content like mine, or you're psychologically susceptible to my videos. Whatever, you know, I mean, we just have something in common according to the algorithm. So anyway, thank you. The hand-drawn art you've shown is good. I'm gonna have to start having collections of people who complimented my art. Thank you so much. Like I said, that's really meaningful to me. I hope you aren't hurt by my comments. I hope that you can grow and learn stuff. And check out Auto Hoaxology 101. Check out the World Stage Deprogramming Guide. Tim Osmond has some PSYOP trading cards. You better get those PSYOP trading cards before they sell out. They're going to be super collectible. I've got a PSYOP trading card. I want to get more, so if you don't buy them, I probably will. Anyway, next one. Yeah, don't donate to me. I don't have a Patreon. I don't have a GoFundMe. You want to support what I'm doing, you know, go donate to Tim Osmond. Batty. Go to Larva Candy and give that guy a Ko-Fi or something. Dude, Batty's amazing. Anyway, Casalina, thank you. Says that under my Remember Who You Are video. And you're welcome. I really love that video. I don't get to make huge wall-sized drawings too often. And you know, those are some important topics. I wish I could make more videos like that. You know, that video was really successful. I'm glad I got over like 100 views on it. And thank you so much for commenting. I really appreciate that. You know, it was very, a very personal thing, and like, anyway, I don't want to get into it, but it was an emotional experience, peeling dudes, you know, fucked up ass for, sorry for the words, but like, you know, call things what they are. Peeling dudes fucked up ass persona off the fucking wall after all the fucked up shit he did. And being able to draw my Ying, drawing my contrail on the wall, the contrail with the little critter in his pocket. I don't know, I don't really have a name for the small contrails yet, but we'll see. Just call them small contrails for now. I drew a contrail with a small contrail in his little pocket there. I love that drawing. Thank you for commenting on my forever, or my Remember Who You Are video. Okay. Next one, Guy Likes This. You're my #1 channel commenter. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well wherever you are. I encourage you to keep working on your art or keep pursuing your passions in life, dude. Much love. Thank you so much for the comment. Posted on video 101. He says, looks kind of like a scene from the Backrooms with the emoji. Oh yeah, and Casalina did a smiling emoji with like a blushing smile. Guy Likes did an emoji, like a surprise face emoji. I don't really know the names of these formally, but he says, looks kind of like a scene from the Backrooms. And like, yeah, it really does. I love the liminal spaces. Like, that's why I love malls. I even love like the abandoned malls more. I love really empty spaces. Like, this is kind of liminal. No one else is really around here. Like, you can see cars driving in the background, and we had a couple planes fly over us, but it's like empty. It's quiet. Like, it's echoey. Oh man, I know the sun's moving. Let me check the camera. I don't want it to burn out. I got to do this whole video in less than 30 minutes because this camera does not like it will shut off. So thank you again, Guy Likes, #1 channel commenter. You've given me the most channels. Thank you. Maybe I'll have to have a reward someday. I'll start sending people stuff for being top commenters on my channel. But you're in the lead. Good job. And once again, I wish you all the best of luck wherever you're at, and hope to hear from you again. All right, next one. I got another comment on video 101, and she was actually replying to Guy Likes This comment. I assume Storm Girl 109 commented, that's what I was thinking. That's why I clicked. Another crying face emoji, smiling, laughing, crying face. I don't know what that one's called. I thought by the thumbnail it was one of those Dreamcore Backrooms videos. I'll have to look into Dreamcore. And Backrooms is great. It's hilarious. I love the memes. I don't even know too much about it, but like, I love this liminal space stuff. I'll try to do more stuff themed on that, because like, I appreciate the aesthetic too. Thank you again for the comment, Stormgirl 109. All right, here we have Hugh Janice 269 says on What Is It 2, which is one of my bug identification videos. Thank you for the comment. He says, Western subterranean termite. And I think you're correct. I don't think it's actually an ant. I think it is a termite. I don't know what the difference between ants and termites. I'm not an entomologist, but thank you, Hugh Janus 269. All right, next one. Mahajam 7089 says ant ? And you could be right. It might be an ant. I don't really know bugs, but I think it's a termite based on, I don't know, just whatever. Maybe I'll do more research. But thank you for your comment. Thank you for participating. And who knows, you could be right. I'm not an expert, you know. I don't claim things if I don't know them. You know, I just kind of have, you know, in this case, kind of leanings. You know, at the first I was just like, why are there so many of these things? They're freaking everywhere. And then one of them landed on my finger. I made a video. All right, awesome. I'm gonna check the camera again and read the next comment. We're getting to the end of this, which is good, because like, I think we already ran out of sunlight. I don't even know. Oh, there's a bird. I don't know if you can see that in frame. It's like a heron. Okay, it's dark. I could tell it's dark. It probably doesn't look that great. I hope I'm at least picking up audio. And the camera's sideways. Oh god, I'll at least try to level the camera. But I'm running out of time here. I know I'm gonna like hit that 30-minute mark real soon. I'll try to comment on your video, or video on your comment. Am I commenting on the video or am I videoing the comment? Alright, here we are. Let's go all the way out here. Alright, at least I can look this way. The sun's not blinding me now. Rupanugapmishra. Group, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Rupanugapmishra. Okay, I'm so sorry, I can't pronounce this. Rupanugapmishra 7128 commented on my AI can't clean your room LOL video. I mean AI for therapy is a really bad idea. You can check about AI psychosis and other things that happen. Validation part about AI is definitely true. Alright, once again, thank you for the comment. And I'm gonna like kind of do some auto hoaxing here, like, okay, AI psychosis, sure. Lots of people have psychosis. Lots of people are naturally going to be inclined to have psychosis, and yeah, the AI probably can trigger their psychosis. But I do think that it is fear propaganda. I think that all of the people who are worried about AI psychosis and they don't talk to AI are basically being conned into not using AI. Just like the people who are afraid that AI is damaging the environment or think that AI generated content is not human. I do think that there is some benefit to talking to AI, but also I think it's very important that you have a real actual therapist if you can afford it. You know, if you're actually talking to AI about deep therapeutic stuff, you know, then you're putting yourself in a seriously vulnerable position. And AI is totally unaccountable, and it's not even a human being. It just says random schizophrenic stuff. It's like having therapy, but the person you're talking to is a totally insane schizophrenic, you know, beyond like the insane shit I've seen AI say. I'm sorry, but like AI is freaking crazy. It's a machine. It's not a human being. It has no awareness of context. It's simply a statistical mathematical model. So it is risky to use it for therapy if you don't have that in context and if you don't have real human beings to ground you. So have friends, have family, don't be totally socially isolated, you know, if you know, for whatever your cup of tea is, but like, you know, like I'm an introvert, but I'm not gonna, you know, necessarily say only talk to AI, don't talk to real humans. That's ridiculous. Anything you talk to about AI, real humans are gonna look at it anyway. So you might as well say it face to face with a real human and get some feedback, because having conversations, having discourse, talking about things even if you don't agree is beneficial for knowledge. It'll help you learn, whether it's for therapeutic psychotherapy or for like epistemology and high-level philosophy, auto-hoaxing type stuff. Conversations are helpful. And also, you know, for introverts like us, you know, it's probably helpful for us to have like introspection time. So anyway, thank you Rupanugapmishra 7128. Thank you for the comment. Alright, I have 3 more comments to read. Let's see if I can do it before the camera runs out. Okay, who's next? Alright, this is one. What is it? The first what is it? Because that one was what is it too. This is what is it? Question mark. RR Studios 8. Thank you for the comment. He says, jumping spider, keep them around. They are friendly. I will on occasion use a Q-tip with water to hydrate them. Once they discover it is wet and not a threat, they will drink from it. And yes, I can validate that. Jumping spiders are friendly. Most spiders in my experience are actually highly intelligent and reactive, and they can fairly quickly find out that you're a human that doesn't intend to harm them, and then you can easily get them to like walk onto a piece of paper or like, you know, drink water from you. You know, like when I had a pet spider, I never even had to put a cap on the jar. It would just hang out, you know. I don't have a pet spider anymore, but I'm sure it's several generations down the line are probably still living in my house. Like it made like a million bajillion babies and they all just dispersed everywhere. Like spiders are cool. You definitely would rather have a spider in your house than a mosquito. So yeah, right on. Thank you so much for the comment. Good job hydrating those jumping spiders. Great, thank you so much. Yeah, and also once again, I agree, it is probably a jumping spider. I agree with your assessment. All right, here we go. We have another one. Stephen Strange 4813 comments. Colonus, C-O-L-O-N-U-S. Colonus is a genus of spiders in the jumping spider family. Hope that helps. thank you. Thank you for your very technical and probably accurate assessment of what kind of spider that is. That probably is a Colonus spider. So awesome. Yeah, jumping spiders are cool. You know, once again, thank you for the comment, everybody. You know, I'm surprised at how successful those what is it bug videos. Maybe I'll make some more of them. Like I do think bugs are cool. Like I said, I'm not an entomologist, but they're cool critters. All the airplanes, come back. I'm not gonna try to video this one. I want to, but he's moving pretty fast, and we're probably short on time. Woo! All right, we have one final comment to read. Bro just went straight for it. You know, this is the third comment on the What Is It video. Orthosi Dragons, or Orthosi Dragons said, once again, thank you for the comment. Orthosi Dragons said, jumping spider. Good job. All three of you correct, as far as I know. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for the comments. And this kind of helps me reflect on like what the themes of my channel are. It seems like insects, AI, liminal spaces. You know, I've got like some furry stuff. I have art, you know, hand-drawn art, multimedia art, you know. Yep, that's my channel. Here, let me show you what I'm looking at. Once again, let me do one more thing before I get off camera again and I'm letting you see my silly face. Thank you so much for the comments. Thank you again for the watch time. You know, this is not engagement bait. I don't intend it to be like that. You know, I'm just like sharing myself and all that. You can watch my previous videos if you really want to get into the philosophy of why I'm doing what I'm doing. But thank you all for the comments. Hope you all had a wonderful 2025. You know, it is a badass, wonderful year for me. 2025 was super cool. 2026 so far is looking up. It looks like it's going to be another great year. And I'm watching the last of the sunrise, sunsetting over there. It's rising for someone else. Enjoy 2026. Enjoy your lives. Do you. Be yourself. You know, just auto-hoax it. I've started advancing, further decompartmentalizing the auto-hoaxing philosophy. Started auto-hoaxing my relationships. You know, get rid of this phobias and made-up nonsense when I'm talking to people and interacting with them. Because, like, you can auto-hoax your finances, you can auto-hoax your interpersonal relationships, the methodology, the epistemology, the ontology, all of this philosophy of auto-hoaxology. It doesn't just apply to mass media deconstruction. The epoche, which leads to ataraxia, can be used in almost every area of life at a very granular level. So I'm glad that I can, you know, hopefully y'all are real. I'm not beyond speculating that some of these comments might be AI generated, but whatever. You know, I'm not above responding as a real human to fully automated AI comments, because I know that there's a person somewhere behind that robot. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. I'm just gonna do a little bit of videoing of where I'm at. It's super nice out here, and there's some more COOF trails, chemtrails, contrails. No, they're not chemtrails. We know better than that. There's some contrails. I might get them in frame. I'm just gonna do like a pan for now. I think of anything else to say.